All right, all right. Well, we're going to get started with another day. Welcome to another market open trading live stream. So, yeah, yesterday I didn't end up streaming because I had a bit of a long weekend. I was feeling a bit under the weather. We got back late Sunday night from a wedding, so it was just a whole thing, and I was just really not. Why is it broadcasting that screen? There we go. So, yeah, one thing I was going to do is adjust that a little bit, and it should be fine. So, time right now is 8:20. Um, no pre-market trading for me today. Still something that I've been considering, but anyway, let's go ahead and get the watch list built out real quick. So, looking at the stocks from yesterday, what do we have here? Oh wow, VTech made a really nice move in the afternoon when I was not. Actually, no, I did see this when I was up here around 850s. And yeah, that's right. I do remember this move, but didn't take any trades on it. So this one will be probably worth watching today. This one was crazy from yesterday, HOLO. I don't understand how something like this happened. The stock goes from $36 to 260 on all the selling volume. But like, where did all this selling volume even come from? There's not much buying volume. Interesting. Excuse me. SHPH. This one is worth watching. SNTI. This is stock from yesterday. Doesn't look very good. I mean, it made a move pre-market. PRPL, no. No. Most likely not. So, start with, I'll keep that one. Get rid of, I'll keep HOLL just because I'm curious to see what's going to happen. And I really don't have any optimism over those, so get rid of those. Looks like today, how's the gap scanner look? Not bad. Well, not great. We have VRAX, which is a leading gap. We're up 47%. Oh, yeah, actually, the gap scanner looks pretty weak, to be quite honest. We have a few things gapped, but the gaps are pretty small. And VRAX is the only one on really nice volume. I mean, MGAM is up 24%. VCAN from yesterday. I didn't mean to delete that one. And I'll add MEDS. It's up 16%. It's a little bit cheaper one, so let's see what's what. I kind of want to make this skinnier because I don't really need space. All I need is the top bit. Same thing with positions, so do that, and then I'll make these a little bit bigger. So right here, got 15-second daily, 5-minute, 1-minute. So I'll start with the leading gapper, VRAX. What do we got for news on this thing? Also, this is something new as of today. I've got eTrade Pro level 2 information right here. So eTrade Pro time and sales and eTrade Pro level 2. And I did pay for the NASDAQ open book. Where'd it go? Oh, I guess I have this hidden. There we go. So yeah, I have got the NYSE open book and then the NSDQ, and ARCA, which ARCA's free, but so we'll see if this is makes a difference. I'm optimistic about it because I know the level 2 I have been using from Weeble is not very good, to say the least. So it's monkeypox vaccine. Let's see. Biolabs introduces monkeypox virus antigen rapid test kit. So it's test kit news. It's not even vaccine news. Charting wise, though, it looks pretty decent pre-market here. So, got about 5 minutes till the bell. I wanted to take a look at the other ones real quickly. VTAQ. This one looks pretty bad. We had this nice movie yesterday, but I'm not so sure about this one right now. Curious to see what this one does today. And SHPH. I'm not really interested in this one, but I'll keep an eye on it. Maybe we can get over $10 a share, and it might get a little interesting, but this one's always a bit of a wild ride. An MEDS. Yeah, I mean, this one's cheaper. It's below VWAP. Had this nice move right away off the after the close yesterday. But we'll see. I do want to edit the list from these guys. So we got MEDS, Beacon, MGAM, VREX, VTAC, and yeah, call that good. So, 3 minutes till open. I'm gonna look to be so slightly more decisive today, and just quicker with my decision making. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, one thing that I wanted to do real quickly. So I want to get in the habit of um some of these stock IDs over here. So I've got nice. So we did drop. Yes, the markets are basically flat. Um, I guess down a little bit. So let's see. I'm gonna put VRAX on this chart here. Beacon, that's fine. And then here. All right, so it's got about 30 seconds till the open right here. See, I'll be watching VRAX here. So as always, trade smart. Here we go. Market is open. You won't miss that lower entry there at 50. So it's just going to take me a little bit of time here to get used to the new time in sales and level 2, certainly. So I'm just going to ease into using it. Not going to get too aggressive right away. So it looks like everything's kind of starting with a sell, except VTAQ. So it looks like MEDS did make a nice push off the open here. Yeah, so it's about 8 cents right now. Not bad. Just take a look at it super quick. Yeah, we're coming up on pre-market highs here. Well, hopefully this doesn't end up just fading again. But if it ends up being the leading gapper that fades, it's not going to be the first time. In fact, this is all too familiar. BCAN is moving, but there's not much volume on that one. I want to get over here to MEDS. Pulling back now into VWAP on MEDS. There's a potential entry at VWAP at 32, but I usually don't like the VWAP bounces because if they end up going through, they can end up really flushing. VRAX looks like it's trying to curl here. There's 52. No trades yet from me. Wow, what a false breakout there to 64. MEDS, it's also below VWAP now. Kind of had this double top here at 40 from a pre-market level. Another kind of slow morning. MGAM. Wow, same thing again. That just happened on VRAX. Short sellers seem just so confident shorting every pop. And longs don't seem comfortable holding longer than just through the breakouts. Like, so, no good so far. If we dip down here to 31 or 30, I'm going to buy. Granted, I don't really like the dip buy below VWAP, so maybe I won't. VTAQ. There's no good on this one. So much volume at all coming in here. Yeah, like none. VRAX. We're consolidating here at 36, 35. Are we going to break out of this range? I'm not really interested in any trades with it on it down here. Here's MEDS. Highs 44. It's gonna be a false break. Yeah, lately I have not been into buying after the breakout for the retest because I've been noticing too many false breakouts on those, so that's been a trade that I've been kind of avoiding. Because normally I would have tried the entry there at 40. So it broke highs by about a cent there. Shoot, that was a nice entry there. So we've got this daily level here at 50. High this candle's 49. High this is, yeah, 52. So it looks like VRX is trying to get back to VWAP. But I'm going to be watching this for right now. Well, it looks like 40 held here. So I'm going to be watching here for the curl. We've got like 15 seconds on this 1 minute candle. Then I might look for candle making new high for the curl back towards 47. Hmm. So we got BCAN moving. It looks like that's about it right now. VRAX is below VWAP still. It's struggling. VTAC, same thing. So we're just kind of going up and up and up. We're approaching 750 here now. It's kind of looking for a bit of a pullback, but it's not giving one. Is it going to halt there at 74? Okay, well, there goes BCAN into a halt. I was tempted to buy the Breco 50, but it just didn't seem really worth it up here because we're already kind of extended off this move. But I guess not, because volume's starting to just amp up here. So we'll look for trades on resumption here. Resumption should be at 51 and 59 seconds. So essentially 52. Amgam, this one's fighting VRX. There's VWAP. Is it actually going to hold VWAP nicely? Wow, it was 74. It's right there on that dip. Yeah, I should have held for a little bit longer on that. That was a nice move there. I don't know why my VWAP's not showing up here. What's going on? So that break of 50 there was real strong. Ended up going all the way to 74 here, which high is 78. So I'm gonna mark that out really quick so I don't miss it there. So that pivot level there, and here I see it coming back up now. So little dips are getting bought up here. I think we can get below 60 though. Looks like we're going to. Dang, I should have just held that entry there at 50. Gave a nice move, and I sold way too quickly on the pop. So if we can break, let's see here. Good morning, Rockling. Hope you had a nice weekend. No stream for me yesterday. We ended up getting back real late Sunday night from a wedding, and I was feeling a bit under the weather, a little sniffly yesterday. I was just like, man. So I took the L on streaming, but I'm back. Anything you're watching in particular? Uh-oh. 69. High is 78. I don't know why the line is not drawing on this chart. Again, where this dip trade would have been nice there. I do want to watch on BCAN resumption, which is going to be, oh man, it's going to be in like 10 seconds, right? This thing looks like it's going to break out. I'm going to go over here quickly. Oh, there's resumption. I'm going to mistime that. Okay. No good. Yeah, it looks like it wasn't a very good resumption. Watching AA. Oh, so are you saying that you... Oh, so you didn't get an entry because it didn't pull back. That sucks. Yeah, I have the similar thing happen to me with similar trades, but kind of the more momentum style trades where I'm looking like this right here. This was a missed trade by me. This is a trade that I've been trying to capitalize on. So there'll be setups like this where I'll wait, for a small pullback to get in for the retest of maybe a pivot level or, whatever price target may be. And then it never ends up dipping and goes to your price target without you. It's never great. So I'm starting to. Today's the first day of trading with my my new tools over here. So yeah, the E-Trade Pro, time and sales, and then the level 2. And I did subscribe to the data subscriptions, things like $20 a month. Just gonna give it a test, see if it makes a difference. If not, it's not much skin off my back. But so far, I really do like the time and sales. The color coding is nice, and I like the tick arrows. That's also beneficial. One thing I noticed though about um E-Trade Pro's charts is I don't like the interface as much as, I mean, maybe it's just because I'm used to what I've been using, and I know Weeble's not a very popular choice, but I just find that the platform feels very clean. It's not clunky. I don't know. It feels nice to use, and like the charts are quick. Like right here, you can see when I'm switching between tickers. I mean, they load up right away. E-Trade Pro, there's like a 2, 3, 4 second delay when I click on a ticker for it to actually load up the charts. Trying to drag around the charts like this, it is like clunky feeling. I don't know. We'll see. It's not my favorite feeling platform. But the main reason why I wanted it was for this information right here. So For the time being, I'm going to continue trading in this platform, but we'll see going forward. Okay, well then I guess I'm in the majority with that. Because yeah, it is not a great feeling platform. And like I said, it could just be me dealing. It's kind of always my initial reaction when I'm learning a new interface is like there's just when you're used to one and then you have to learn a new one. It's like it's not the what am I trying to say here? You can end up feeling not like a good platform just because you're used to what you're used to. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna like the charts very much. So VRX is pulling back here now. It's below view up. I'm gonna figure out why there's no view up quickly on this chart. ME, MEDS has room to two. Yeah, this one I did like this one for the breakout. I guess I kind of forgot to be paying attention here. Yeah. So yeah, this one did look good on the daily over this over 150 over this breakout level here. Only thing right now is there's not a whole lot of volume coming in here. You can see by the 15-second. I'm honestly shocked. I couldn't believe when I found that they have that Webull offers second charts. Because there's not a lot of. I think it's the first broker that I know of that's free that offers them. Because I know TOS, E-Trade Pro, those guys offer less than a minute candles. So I was pretty shocked to see that, especially because Webull's not like this, notable day trading platform by any means. Oh yeah, BCAN. I wanted to look at that one. So we had that halt, and we came out of the halt and just kind of consolidated around that level for about a minute, dropped, and then curled back up. And now we're trading higher here. Did you see the chart from HOLO yesterday? I talked about that one briefly in my recap yesterday. I've never seen anything quite like this. Or I'm just gonna take a quick second because this was the stock for yesterday that was up. Um, let's just take a gander here. So from close on Thursday to where we or Friday to where we open, yeah, it was up. I mean, on the open, it was up 300%. 300%. And then goes from $33 a share to 260. Like, where is all this selling volume even coming from? Like, there wasn't all this buying volume in previous days. Yet, I don't know. This is just crazy. Can you imagine if you shorted it? So, I just thought this one was quite the anomaly where we went up 300% and then from highs to where we closed. I mean, that's like over a 90% drawdown, isn't it? Yeah, 92%. Like that's just I don't know. I don't know what to take on that one. But yeah, watching your okay, cool. Yeah, I saw you commented. I have not got back to you on that one yet. So, It looks like BCAN is pulling back. MEDS is hanging out around 140s. But yeah, we had that yesterday. We had that pretty sweet breakout. That short covering breakout on what was the ticker yesterday? SNTI. Yeah, this one was pretty crazy here, where we had that. And I wish I had this on recording so I go back and watch. But I forgot to record. But yeah, when we snapped through this, we snapped by like 20 cents, then it came instantly right back down. So it gave a good breakout trade, but yeah, that one was pretty. It was pretty unique too. Yeah, maybe IPO shares getting sold all day into the. But yeah, I mean, if I bought that IPO and I woke up and it was up, how much it was up, I'd be selling it. But I mean, it closed down 60% on the day after being up 300. So it's just so odd. So much selling pressure. Can't believe I tried taking a trade on it down here. So silly. Okay. So meds consolidating above VWAP. We'll see if we can start to curl maybe over 42. Um, to best sell. Oh, nice. So you didn't catch that. You didn't catch that crazy breakout, which I saw a couple people in the Discord caught it. But you certainly had to be very quick on that. Something that I haven't been doing a very good job of lately is anticipating breakouts. And I think it's because I kept a couple months ago. I when I was looking over some metrics, looking at some of my trades, I realized that getting kept getting caught in like double tops, going for breakouts. So I just got to learn what confirmation needs to be there for me to be a buyer more confidently. Oh, quick. I'm gonna look at it real quickly. Wait, where are we at here? So from 228. Oh, nice. You had it below VWAP and then sold into it before it broke out. Yeah, I mean, this seemed like a bit of a interesting spot for it to. I wasn't expecting the breakout to happen right here. And this was a miss entry by me. Yeah, I didn't end up taking any trades on this section here. And it respected this line that I had drawn for a setting support really well, basically to the penny here. But yeah, could have done better on this stock yesterday for sure. So the thing about a squeeze like this is how, like, obviously when you look at it, you think right away, yeah, short squeeze. Okay, so if shorts are covering into this as well as buyers buying the breakout, why would we get such a nasty false breakout? Because if there's buyers on this that are buying because they're covering that aren't going to be selling, maybe, maybe momentum traders going to the long side that bought in maybe before the breakout or buying into, 45 or maybe buying 42, 43 for over this level, would be selling into this pop. I certainly would be. But why so much selling pressure? If it was truly, a short squeeze and shorts covering through this, how would it come all the way right back down? Because that buying volume from the shorts there's no selling pressure there. So, and yeah, I saw that the pre-market high wasn't broken, but that's just the thing that's always been a little bit curious to me is if it is in fact, from shorts covering as well as buyers, yeah, maybe there's more buyers, less shorts. But even still, it seems odd that we would close red on the candle if, in fact, it was shorts covering over this level. So that's just my take on it and something that I've always kind of thought about that I'm curious about. I don't know if that makes sense, but no, nothing is certain. Yeah, that's for sure. Unless there's just enough buyers in this area right here that when it pops, even though there is shorts covering and buying and making more, providing more buying pressure, the longs that are buying in this area, selling into this pop, are maybe outweighing, the shorts significantly, and that's why we'd have the quick pop and then the instant rejection. Yeah, I'm not sure. I should start looking around here. So it looks like VRAX reclaim VWAP. Let's take a look here. MEDS. Took meds 139. Just tight stop. It's a nice stop level right there at 35. Yeah, nice triple bottom bounce. Come on, it wants it. Bacon, BCAN. No, it's not bacon. This one's selling off now. Below VWAP. It's potentially worth a trade here. I didn't get involved in this stock today. Or actually yesterday for that matter. It was the leading gapper yesterday. VRAX. One looks like it wants to go here. Come on, little buddy. What's going on? There's 68. There's 39. So nothing really on the daily in the room until, or in the way. You don't know if you trust VRAX to 4? Yeah. I certainly don't really trust it either, but I think if it does break out here, we're going to get some nice short covering. It just kind of has that feel to it. So for some reason, my indicators aren't transferring over onto this chart like they do on the rest of them. Oh, that's right, because there is no drawing tool on the 15-second. That's weird. What are we at? 37? 137? Come on, meds. Oh, that's why this is still 1 minute. There we go. Probably wick down, then go. Yeah. Oh man, that used to. Oh, it still does. It can be a frustrating thing where where something wicks down and in the drop you stop out and then ends up being a wick. Buyers hop on and then ends up going up from there. Oh, how that happens. So let's see, what is this level here? 59. I might take it at 59 here if we get the pullback. Yeah, there it goes. There's that wick. I mean, it was decent entry. Adds liquidity. Yeah, you're just liquidity for someone else's entry at that point. So that dip ended up being nice right there. I didn't punch it. All right, well, 200 EMA on VRAX is 1420, so I guess that's profit or price target. Just kidding. Nah, maybe not so much. MEDS, we're just hanging out right on view up there. Yeah, so we're starting to pull back here. Pull back, but on the 1 minute we're consolidating. Same thing with 5, so let's give this thing some time. It really does look like a breakout. Entering here could be in trouble. Let's take a look. Yeah, they certainly would be. Come on, thing. I really hope it holds up. Yeah, if it doesn't curl, then they're not going to be in trouble. Let's see. Put that there for the heck of it. It's at 136 now. We now have 4 wicks to this 35 level. Come on, charts. Yeah, these E-Trade Pro charts just do not have a nice feel to them. I don't know if you ever used them, but I don't like. So, MEDS, we're hanging out right here at 36. And there's just not a whole lot of volume coming in on it right now. Up ESAN all the way back down. So probably most interested in VRAX right now. Meds would certainly be interesting at this point. We started to curl. We broke kind of that descending resistance pattern that we've been having. Oh, we're coming down to view up now on VRAX. So far, just one trade for me on this ticker here. And it ended up being a nice entry, but I sold too quickly. Oh, see, and there it is with the wick. Come on, meds. Yeah. And this right here is kind of the entry that I've been talking about, that I've been noticing, and I want to start taking more of. And it kind of seems to work on different time frames too. It's like right here on the 5 minute, where we wick and break this support here, but then provides a nice little spring. No, whoops. There's MEDS. There's 47. Man, isn't this what we were just talking about? Literally did just that. It's 46, 47. Well, it came down to 42 there, but I didn't see the bid and the ask change. Because that would have been where I kind of like it, but come on, MEDS. Yeah, I thought that it would, thought it was going to be better than just a cent little breakout here. I thought that it was going to break 50. Yeah, I don't know. This one's a bit tricky. We're starting to curl back up here. Candle make a new high would be over. Well, do I not have my candle information there? Well, I want the high and low. Um, over 43. Looks like it wants to go. Same thing that I felt about VRAX, but they just don't have enough oomph. It's 39. Hey, remember, you're not allowed to have that bias just because it stopped you out and then went against you. But no, I'm just kidding. I know the feeling. Whenever I stop out, then it goes to the moon without me. Yeah, that's literally what we were just talking about too, man. That sucks. No trades on this ticker for me yet. Someone in a different group literally just talking about the same thing. Hate when they take out your stop loss and then run the stock without you. Yeah, I think it's probably happened to every trader. There's birds outside my window, like running into it and making a bunch of noise. I was like, what the heck is going on? Looks like blue popped up on the scans. I'll take a look at it. Eh. We're up almost 10%, but don't think there's any news on this one. No. Not really interested in this one. MADS, we're not below VWAP. Let's get back over to VRAX. We still have decent volume coming in here, but the volume profile does not look very good. I mean, we've got big red volume, and we have 3.6 million shares on this 5-minute candle, this green candle, and then 4 million in the candle to follow. So, or the red candle to follow. So not the greatest there. Man, I could go for a warm beverage myself. Well, I'm currently waiting on VRAX. See if this thing's gonna curl back up. I'm not gonna try it down here. And then MEDS. Where are we at with that one? MEDS is at 137. Yeah, I'll actually be right back myself. Okay. Well, you saying coffee time reminded me that this morning I was going to make myself a glass of tea. So, got some tea. Gonna try to get locked and loaded here. Although, taking a scan, quick look at everything else, it doesn't look like there's anything that I'm really interested in trading right now. I mean, I was the most optimistic on VRAX, but volume's declining now. We're below view up. We'll see what happens with this thing. Gotta get that green tea. Not much of a coffee guy. Never have been. Don't know if I ever will. Hey Siri, set timer for 3 minutes. Gotta let it steep, you know? So while that steeps, I look. And I look and I see really nothing that I'm interested in trading. So right now on the day, just one trade for me so far on VRAX. And it could have been a better trade. It was a small win, but if you look at the chart here, so I bought the pullback after, let's see, where were we here? Oh, it wasn't there because I entered at 52. I'm trying to remember now where it was here. Certainly wasn't this section. Yeah, so it was right here. That's what it was. On the first, on this really nice green candle, I missed that, and I ended up buying this flash down. And I got an entry here at 50, so I caught the, I mean, almost the bottom. The bottom here, this candle was 48. So I was 2 cents in from the bottom, and we ended up curling up to 70 before going the other way. So yeah, I got out way too quickly on that trade. But it just hesitated a little bit. And on these flash downs, I don't want to get caught in a bigger red candle because that's happened too many times. So my accuracy on these trades though has been a lot better. Do I like matcha? I do like matcha. Big matcha guy. I like that. I like that toasted rice. It kind of gives it a nice flavor. This is just some standard old organic green tea leaves. And man, I don't even know. I don't know if it's a genetic thing or what. I'm guessing it has to do with genetics, but it seems like ever since I can remember, caffeine does not affect me like at all, unless maybe I use it in abnormally high quantities. As someone that has never been a caffeine drinker my whole life, it doesn't help me. Like when I used to work set up at a banquet center, at a conference center, and I'd go in at midnight sometimes after weddings to set up, tear down and set up for the next day. And there was a couple times where I'm like really dragging, so I'll get myself, some caffeinated drink or like, what's it called? Just that caffeinated water that they came out with recently. And I swear that it does not affect me at all. Like whether I drink caffeine or not, I rarely ever notice any kind of difference in energy or attention or what. So I don't know if it's just me, but there's a 3 minute timer. Yeah, that's me too. I can drink caffeine before bed, and it really doesn't matter. But I never wanted to be dependent on coffee or caffeine. I remember one time I went camping with some family and my brother-in-law, and he's a big coffee drinker before work, and I don't know if he forgot it or what, or didn't have any or ran out, and he was a mess. I mean, he was like had like symptoms. He had a headache. His stomach was all off. He's all crabby. I'm like, dude, that's sounds like you have a dependency on a drug at that point. Which, hey, it's not like it's the worst. I mean, it's caffeine, but I don't think that's a good thing to be dependent on anything. Real quickly, as I was monologuing, let's go look at the stocks from today. But I'm guessing I'm going to be met with the same consensus that I was before, and that's that there's nothing really interesting right now. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because coffee and caffeine is such an accepted, widely accepted drug. I mean, caffeine is not. I do air quotes, but I mean it is a drug, caffeine. Um, that yeah, that people don't really consider the negative aspects of it or the fact that it is a drug that you can totally get addicted to. NRBO. Okay, here we go. Here's some action. So NRBO just popped up on the scans. The only thing, it's only got 559 thousand shares of volume traded so far, so definitely on the lighter side. But coming into the halt, we had increasing volume, so that's positive. But we'll see how well this thing holds up. Wow, I've got lines drawn all over this thing. So what was the deal with this? Was there news? So let's see. We've got daily resistance at high of this, which is 21.98. I don't know what this line is from. It doesn't look like anything super significant, so I'm going to go ahead and move that. 21.98. And then we also have these two daily levels. This one's at 29.67. This one's at 29.88. So basically right around the break of 30. But basically until then, I mean, we have the top of this day, which is 24.17. I guess I'll mark that. I don't know how aggressive I'm going to look to get, though, on this resumption. I'm always skeptical of these kind of random pops, but I don't think it's on any news. Yeah, there's no news, so. Last situation like this, where we had a flat stock randomly jump, I did very well on it off the resumption, but the difference between that one and this is that that had news. It had breaking news that sent it up into a halt. And so there was a lot more follow through because of the headline. With this, it's hard to trust it. I mean, it doesn't give me any reasons why I should really trust it up here, but yeah, we'll see. What's resumption going to be on this thing? 43 and 48 seconds. If it's a 5-minute halt. So let me put an RBO up here. Only thing that's a little bit annoying about having two different platforms for my tools, where I've got charts and execution on one, and then level 2 and whatever and sales over here, is it's not all linked together. So it's one extra click, one extra type. That's why I've got two watch lists here, because I have to click this, to load up the level 2 and time and sales, and this for the charts. I mean, it's not that annoying, but it's a factor. It's the thing. Also ADTX. No. I don't really care about ADTX. So resumption on this, if it's a 5-minute halt, will be at 48 seconds on this minute. So I'll be watching here. RBO. Yeah, if I take it, I don't really know how many shares I want to take with this thing if I do trade it. Yeah, okay, we're dead cap out. Yeah. So we'll watch for resumption. Should be in about 10 seconds here. Oh, there's a dip right there. Not much volume coming in here, though. I'll be out too quick. Man. Man. Shoot. So I bought the dip here. I had a good entry at 50. And I sold out around 21 because it was probably around 75, to be quite honest, because it was hesitating. I didn't care for it right there. Oh well, I wanted the dip and the rip to be quicker than that. The only thing about this is it was lighter volume, so this thing could easily flush $1 to a share. So, I mean, I sold too soon, so that's kind of the theme. But with this trade, I'm not upset about it because, like I said, it stalled out for just a second, and that gave me the warning that there wasn't much volume buying up the dip. And yeah, like I said, this thing can easily flush $1 to a share. So small winner, but as soon as I hit the sell, I mean, it went almost $1 a share. So it was a nice entry, but it is what it is. What was my what was the execution? So 90s, 2090s. So yeah, it was a small winner, but a small winner nonetheless. Man, I don't like that feeling. Should break 20 left. Yeah. Yeah, and you're totally right. I just had the so if we look at the 15-second. Yeah, because when we popped up off of this dip, I think when I saw it come back down just a bit, that's when I hit the sell. Should have given it another couple seconds, but it is what it is. The only thing looking at this in hindsight that the one reason why I don't consider this a bad sell, the one thing is that on resumption or coming into the halt, we had lighter volume, and then on resumption, there was not very much volume. Granted, we did have more than when we went into it, but I wanted to see more volume right away, and that's why I felt like that dip wasn't as convincing as I wanted it to feel. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's yeah, because the risk on this stock is inherently high just because it's lower float, lower volume. I mean, we can really drop fast. Now it's pushing here. AMPX. Okay. Thing's got pretty good range. What's the deal with this one? Again, just kind of a random. It's up 35% in the day, but it doesn't look like there's any news. So I'll put. And what was the one that I literally just traded? NRBO. One thing I don't like about Webull, what's really nice with most platforms like Pro, E-Trade Pro, and TOS, is I like the watch lists better. They're easier to use. With this one, you can't just go and type in a ticker or delete a ticker. You actually go after. You have to edit it and go to the watch list and then do it from there. So it's not my favorite. But there's probably going to be pros and cons to every platform. Let's go back over to AMPX. So this is kind of the same thing. It's a dead cat bounce, recent IPO. Oh yeah, I wanted to be looking at, where is it here? One thing that I thought was going to be pretty cool about E-Trade Pro offers is, oh, there's highs over 50 there. 64. Yeah. Hmm. So highs would be over this daily level would be over 915, and then we really don't have any resistance until maybe, yeah, I don't know, 1680. Seems pretty ridiculous. Man, it's like keep hearing creaks and pops and things going on outside. I think it's because it's a cold day today, so everything's kind of contracting. Okay, so I'm gonna put an RB over here. So it's approaching 915, which is that daily level. Okay, maybe I should take this stock a little bit more seriously. I haven't really been super interested in trading it just because it's lower volume, no news, but it's making nice moves here. Yeah, the only thing I don't really like about this stock is the volume just feels a little bit more, slightly more choppy. and I keep noticing the spreads open up quite a bit. Wow, we're approaching 10 o'clock. That happened really fast today. There's another big dip there. Yeah, this thing's just a little spready, a little bit higher risk. I mean, yeah, look at that. I mean, it's a 30-cent drop in 1 second. NRBO, it's like about to break out highs again. Let's look really quickly. No red candles in the 5 minutes since the start of this move. Put NRBO over here right now. Or actually, no, AMPX. So going forward, I think this setup is going to be nice. I enjoy having this level 2 and time and sales over here. It's just going to take me a little bit to get used to the new setup. Everything's in a little bit of a different spot. It took me way too long to get this set up to how I was satisfied. I redid it like several times over this weekend. The thing is these tools don't, the tools from Weeble or eTrade Pro, you can't what's the word, pin, I guess it is, or yeah, I think it's what it is. You can't pin him to the top. So like on TOS, something that's really nice is you can take, you know, the level 2 or whatever it may be, the chart doesn't matter, and take it and bring it over to another window, which you can do with eTrade Pro, which I do like. But if you have it on top of this here, there's no way to link it to, that I know of. There's no way to link it to the top. So like if I have it here, then I click on Weeble, then it disappears. So that's why I had to have it set up this way with them on the edge, which I'd rather level 2 be somewhere more centralized, but this works. It's 23 on NRBO, but I'm just not really interested in this one right now. Man, I fudged the trade off the halt resumption on that one. That's alright. AMPX back at $9. It's 25. Wow, there's the break. There's not much volume coming through here. Still don't have a very good read on this stock here. Wow, it touched 980 there. Yeah, this thing is high risk. I mean, it just was whipping between 50 and 9 and 80 like it was nothing. No information on the float on AMPX, so I'm guessing it's pretty low. Yeah, I don't know. This stock feels a little bit too risky to be buying breakouts on. Though if it breaks over 10 on AMPX, I want to be in for that because I think the break of that whole dollar is going to end up being pretty significant. But this thing is just a bit choppy here. There's 60. Yeah, that was a nice pullback there below 50. But not for the longer hold time. Charting wise, we look good, but maybe a bit extended on the 5 minute now. Oh, 62. So 5 minute candle started about a minute ago. It would be the break of not of 80. Got a bit of an ABCD on the 15 second. Something I've been trying to do is just take note of how the action looks and seems to work out on the 15 second chart. And to see if we get similar kind of patterns and breaks as we do on the larger time frames. Man. What we out there? So I tried, let's see here. Yeah, I'm taking smaller share size on this, which is probably the right call. I wanted to be in here if it was going to break over 980 for the break of 10. So I got in on this quick pullback here at 66, but ended up being a pretty steep Steep drop there. And this is what I was just talking about, where this thing can drop 20, 30 cents in a second. Yeah, I mean, what is this chart? There's 10. NRBO continues to push here. Man. So my look on this kind of a stock is not been super accurate. Like, I know this chart looks fairly good here, but I don't know. Chart on that panic sell. That's probably not a great. 40's gonna hold. No, it's not. I should get away from this stock. I do not like it. That being said, there's certainly trades on it. But my read on it has just been very off. Yeah, and it's gonna curl back up, but man. NRBO continues to go. It's almost at 25 now. Wow. Man, so again, where I ended up kind of catching the bottom of a pivot, but I sell way too soon. And in this case, sold at a loss. I probably sold right at the bottom of this candle. So right now I'm down 17 bucks in the day. Gave back my profit on this stock from and one small green on VRAX, one small green on NRBO. And the trade on NRBO should have been a much bigger winner if I would have just given it another second. Same thing with the first trade. So starting to recognize these patterns where I'm not holding just quite long enough. And we kind of had this false breakout over 10 here, so yeah. Like it's definitely kind of extended here now. Be back in 1 second. All right. So all the stocks from today, all the gappers from today, have faded off. MEDS, MGAM. I mean, this one's still kind of trying here. VRAX. So that's just to kind of gauge a little bit of a reference of how stuff's been holding up today. NRBO. NRBO is pulling back to 2250s here. And I'm not interested in this, really. EMPX. Looks like RT is down 275 today. So yeah, today was a bit of a tough day. Looks like I'm not the only one red. The only thing is I had an couple of avoidable losses here on AMPX. The two trades that I took on it, I were red. Yeah, and this one's a bit of a bummer here. I bought in 42, sold 37, and I bounced off 35. So I was close to this thing. I mean, I was close to having the right read on it. I just wasn't interested in holding this down here because, I mean, this thing can drop 30 cents, and then that's where I got in, but I felt like it could have dropped another 30 cents easily. So, I mean, better to have the tight stop, but, wow, look at that candle. Quite the curl off 9. So I guess just patiently watching for the time being. Time right now is 10:15. I'll probably look to wrap things up today around 10:30, 11 o'clock. Um, unless something else starts moving nicely, but it's not looking like that's going to be the case right now. Basically, all of our leading gappers from today have faded off. All of our gappers, I should say, not leading. Leading gapper, VRAX did the same kind of thing, though. FOXOs on the scans. That was a stock that was gapped up, I think, yesterday. Maybe the day before. Yeah. Not really interested here. It's low volume. Dead cat bounce on the one day. So currently in the day, I've got 4 trades. Green on VRX, green on NRBO, and then red on AMPX. And I gave back my profits. And the 2 trades that I took today that were green on VRX and NRBO, if I would have held for just a couple more seconds, it would have been bigger green trades. NRBO specifically, that one was a small winner, and that could have been. I took with small size too, but it could have been really nice here. So yeah, on this resumption here, I bought in at 50, so I got a really nice dip, and then sold out below 21 because it didn't look like I was going to break, and then it broke by $2 a share. So that's all right. That's the trade on that one. No, I'm red right now. I thought that I had made a little bit more on VRAX on my trade on that one, but yeah, I'm down $17 right now. So I gave back pretty much 30 a piece on my 2 trades on what was it? AMPX. Oh yeah, tomorrow is certainly another day, and I'm curious to go back and watch some of the action from today and see. Oh man, there's AMPX claiming 10. Tomorrow's another day, but today might not be over just yet. Yeah, it's halted, man. Yeah, I think it is gonna get locked up here. Okay, so we're halted here at $10.30. After we rejected 10, we bounced off 10 twice, and then claimed it and rejected right away here. And then about 10 minutes later, reclaimed it and locked into a halt at 10:30. So this looks pretty nice. Daily chart, there's really nothing, no resistance until 1680s. Um, so yeah, I guess the trade on this was it looked like when it broke out, we pulled back to 10, and that was decent there. But I've been a little bit more skeptical on that trade because I've been noticing a few more false breakouts with that kind of thing. So on this one, I feel like it would be unlikely for it to reject nasty after this attempt here. But let's see. So if I got in this IPO and I'm short, I wouldn't be super comfortable right now. I have no idea though where shorts covering would be at. I mean, obviously we've got these daily levels, but that's $8 a share off. I feel like this thing could actually go here. I wonder if there's any short interest on AMPX. Oh, that's right. I already checked. No, there's not. Yeah, if we resume and pull back into 10, I think that would be a nice dip and rip entry there. Let's see. Resumption should be at 23 and 38 seconds. Yeah, 23 and 38 seconds if it's a 5-minute halt. So resumption on this will be in about a minute if it's a 5-minute halt. So yeah, it should be, yeah, 38 seconds. Okay. Though the volume is not as high here as it was in the last move. So makes me slightly skeptical there. Lost resumption. Okay. 62. So if we dip down to 10 here, if we flush down to 10, I'll take it. Yeah, this thing's just kind of all over the place. Okay. Hold on here. Yeah, it does seem like it wants to go. There's 87. There's 93. Man. Got in there at 75 on that dip. And then it popped back up to 95, and I wanted to see it there. And I'm going to miss it. I don't do very well trading stocks like this. I don't know if it's just because the float is so low and the volume's kind of lighter, though the volume has been increasing here. This is a nice volume now. But yeah, I got out too soon. Looked like it was going to halt. It's a false halt. Man alive. It's false halt. There's a dip there to 50. Yeah. This is not something that. Okay, I'm not touching that there. So yeah, you were in at 50. Nice. And I was in here at 75. And I got spooked out before the breakout. Maybe I'm paying too much attention to the small details of the 15-second. I'm letting that spook me away from the bigger picture. Also on a stock like this that is more whippy, a little more, the lower flow where we're getting 20, 30-cent whips. I find myself feeling my nerves slightly more when looking for an entry, and I never want to be taking entries when I'm feeling like that. It was nice risk reward. Hold $10 on dips for 11, 12 target. Yeah, yeah, it certainly was. So 3 times today now, where I entered and exited right before it pops and basically completes my thesis. So I'm like just a few seconds behind or maybe ahead of my analysis. Man, is this thing gonna hit 16? Yeah, 10 and 12 psychological. That is for sure. I thought 11 was gonna be. Oh wow, look at that. There's 90. Yeah, kind of a false breakout of 12 there. So there's that same kind of rejection we had on 12 as we had on the $10 level here. Basically, kind of the same kind of thing there. Similar. Yeah, yeah, you and me both. I feel like a stock like this, I get a little bit more easily um, spooked out at the trade because we get those, 10, 20 cent chops. And yeah, I don't know. Those just make me a little bit too nervous. So the 5 minute looks pretty good because we had this. It looked like it was getting a bit extended, but we had the pullback now. So it looks like it's trying to consolidate and make another leg up here. Hey, nice job on the Green Day, man. Or should I say, weakling trades? This is not gonna. So after that one trade on AMPX, got myself green $6.50. So that's something. Green is good, but definitely have some stuff to learn from this day. I'm gonna go back and watch my because there was 3 trades, and oh, here we go. Looks like it's gonna break out. There's 3 trades today out of I think the 5 that I took that were sold. I sold too early, and if I would have held for another 5 to 20, 30 seconds, that would have been nice winners. There's 12, and it's gonna reject again. All right, catch you in a bit. Yeah, I don't really trust her right here either. 16 is definitely possible at this rate. I didn't think we were gonna come this far, to be quite honest. Yeah, we're up 105% now in the day. This is good to see, but just random momentum. It's the only thing that sketches me out about it is there's no catalyst that seems to be driving this. It's just kind of a dead cat bounce. Everyone's got different names. Relentless renamed himself Aimless Trader. It's kind of funny. Man, it seems like my information on E-Trade Pro is like a half a second slower than what's coming through on Weeble, which is very surprising. Granted, the chart has more frequent ticks. Wow, there's 25, there's 30. And they're at 23. I'll be out though. This stock, man. Oh. So here's this pullback. Some sketchy dips on there. Yeah, 12 definitely rejected. When we reclaimed it here, though, I thought it was going to end up being stronger. And I tried to pull back here at 15. Took another small loss on it, so back to red. Nice thesis, but bad execution. Yeah, I feel that that was kind of me too at this area here. But you had a nice entry at 1050. 1038. Oh, nice. On this consolidation here, and then we broke out nicely. That was really nice resolution. So certainly a few botch trades on this one for me today. That's nice. I mean, that's almost 60 cents. Or, sorry, bad math. 50 cents. Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, target being 11 and 12. Yeah, but I mean, if it rejected 11 here, yeah, I get what you're saying because if your thesis is to price target 11 and 12, then yeah, then selling too low isn't the best. But at the same time, taking profits, I don't, yeah. Sometimes taking profits isn't a bad thing because if this thing rejected 11, it could have ended up being a break even trade. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Or maybe even like selling half towards 11 just in case we do get a rejection and then, yeah, then holding the other half for maybe break even or for continuation because even if you sell the other half break even, it's still a green trade. And then you're not limiting your upside potential as much by selling the whole thing. Well, well, and well. NRBO is below VWAP now. So AMPX certainly looks the best. Blue, this one continues to grind higher, but no trades there. And these are the oh, MGAM. This one looks like it's trying to come back on some decent volume. Not very much. Same kind of thing with VRAX here. Man, got AMPX from 660s to 1190s. How? How does one trade like that? Gotta be very emotionless. Well, AMPX is starting to fade off now, so I think I'm gonna call it a day here. We'll see what happens with this one in the afternoon. In a couple of hours, I'll do some scanning and see what's what. Like I usually will do. I'll scan for during power hour or a couple hours, or an hour or two before that. Anyway, what was the final P&L? So yeah, down 21 bucks 50 cents. So, with that being the case, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here for today. I'll be back tomorrow. Don't want to keep live streaming. Yesterday was just kind of a fluke that I didn't stream. And then I'll post the recap for today. I really want to go over the couple of trades that I sold too soon because this red day very well could have been a green day with a couple of small tweaks. So yeah, it is what it is. Like you say, 1% better every day, which is absolutely the case. And I will catch you. I'll catch you tomorrow, man. Later.